Today we're going to be looking at a true hosted virtual desktop. We will be starting from the desktop portal, which is a website that is accessible from any web browser. By entering our credentials, we can get to our hosted desktop icon. The hosted desk is accessible from Windows, Mac OS, energy-saving thin clients, the Apple iPad, and Android operating systems. Once we click the desktop icon, we will be taken to our own personal desktop in the cloud. But first things first, here are some quick things to know before we log in. Nobody but you has access to this desk, meaning this is not a shared resource. Unlike terminal services, you will have allocated RAM, CPU, and storage that is only available to you. The benefit is that nobody can slow down your desk applications or infect your desk because of activities that they're performing on their desks. Secondly, all of the desks used by your company have access to a hosted version of Active Directory. This means that your company can keep group policy and permissions in the cloud the same way that they do today in your local environment. Finally, this hosted desk supports multi-monitor beautifully by default, but we'll be unable to show you that in this video. Okay, the Windows 7 desk is loaded and we're at the desktop. You'll notice that this looks identical to your Windows 7 desk, or may even be an upgrade from your older local desk operating system. Let's take a look around. First thing we should do is look at the performance of this hosted desktop. Just like on your local computer, you will see the resources allocated to you and to your desk. In this case, there's 2 gigs of RAM, and we're currently using just over 300 megs. Unlike other options on the market, this desk is fully isolated. Its performance and your work won't be impacted by anyone else on the network. The Task Manager on the hosted desktop will work as a diagnostic tool where you can check applications, see what's running, and end processes. Okay, now let's see if we can personalize the desktop. Because this is a true VDI environment rather than terminal services, there's no reason for us to suffer with a boring background. Couple of quick clicks, and we've changed the look and feel of the background to suit our personality. Next, let's go ahead and launch Internet Explorer web browser. This web browser is using the bandwidth from our hosting facility rather than the bandwidth to your office. As a result, it may appear to be quite a bit faster than what you're used to, depending on your office internet connection. By the way, there are never charges for bandwidth, so you don't have to worry about monitoring usage. From Internet Explorer's start page, we'll download an item for later use. Let's start by going to a website to download a sizable Word document. We'll save the document to our desktop. And we can also download and install third-party applications, including the Chrome web browser. Look at how fast it is to download third-party applications. Let's go ahead and download a very substantial PDF file. There you have it. It's a very fast download. And I'll even save it to the cloud. Let's double-click on the document and open it. It's already associated with Adobe and it launches quickly. The important thing here is that we can scroll quickly through the document. We'll close Adobe and go back to Chrome for now. Now, how about going and downloading and installing Skype? This is the only virtual hosted desktop in the world that will allow you to install your own applications. Skype is now installed, and after we log in, you can see that we're able to send and receive instant messages. And there you have it. We're Skyping on our new hosted desktop just like we would on our local desktop. There's really no difference. We can also provide users with a one-click application catalog with applications that include X-Lite, Trillion, Google Messenger, OCS Client, Dropbox, Microsoft Visio Professional, Microsoft Project, Silverlight, and many, many more. Okay, let's go find that Word document that we downloaded earlier. There it is. We can launch Word 2010 by double-clicking the .docx file. Word 2010 starts right up. We can expand, enable editing, and even begin to scroll quickly through the document. We can enter or edit text at the exact same time that we hit the keyboard. This means there's no lag in the entry of text in our Word document. Now, let's do something interesting. We have this document and we're going to print it. Let's choose Print, and we'll see that the default printer is the same as the default printer on the underlying local desk that I used to get access to the virtual desk. We hit Print and, sure enough, the printer starts. While that's printing, I should mention that you are able to map network printers into your network environment. Let's go ahead and plug in a USB drive now. What we'll show you here is that by plugging anything into your local machine where you're logged in, you'll be able to gain access to the files and folders on that drive from within your hosted desk. The E drive that you see here is in fact a CD that I have on my local machine. There's the USB drive, and it's now plugged in. We can go ahead and open it, and I'll even drag a file to the cloud. We just moved a PDF to our hosted desk and can now open it in Adobe Reader, and it's automatically associated just as it would be on a local PC. This provides easy access to files that you want to bring to the cloud simply by dragging them from your local desk. Okay, let's try something a bit more challenging now. I don't know about you, but on my lunch break, I sometimes enjoy watching YouTube videos. Let's go to YouTube and watch one of my favorite trailers in high definition, Big Buck Bunny. One thing to note about YouTube and videos is that they may be influenced by your local internet speed. There it is. Now, let's click full screen and make sure the image and sound flow just like on a normal desk. That looks great. This desk is capable of serving as a full-blown replacement for your old desks. The difference is that you can work remotely, pay for the services you need, and only when you need them. If you would like to take a test drive yourself, please visit our website today.